All right, so welcome everyone to the Center for Mindful Self-Compassion's Circles of Practice mini retreat. Today, our retreat is renewing our self-compassion for the new year. So we'd like to get together as a virtual community, a virtual sangha, so that we can bring in the new year. We've got three wonderful teachers that are going to be joining us today. So we're going to be starting with Dr. Christopher Germer, and then we're going to have Christine McMilkin, followed by Rochelle Jaffe. So as we get together for this silent retreat, I do ask very humbly if you can please keep your video as you like, either open or off, but keep your audio on mute. And I do ask that because this is a safe refuge, a silent retreat, if you could please use the chat box for sharing some inspirational words if it moves you, but to please refrain from using any conversation on politics, current events, or any other issues that might be difficult. So before I formally introduce our first speaker, I'd like to start with sharing a poem. So this poem is called Just for Now, and it's by Dana Falls. So maybe let's just take a deep breath if you're comfortable to close your eyes or just keeping them partially open. And just noticing if you can feel the poem. Just for now, without asking how, let yourself sink into stillness. Just for now, lay down the weight so you patiently bear upon your shoulders. Feel the earth receive you and the infinite expanse of the sky grow even wider as your awareness reaches up to meet it. Just for now, allow a wave of breath to enliven your experience. Breathe out whatever blocks you from the truth. Just for now, be boundless, free, with an awakened energy tingling in your hands and feet. Drink in the possibility of being who and what you really are, so fully alive that the world looks different, newly born and vibrant, just for now. So, I'd like to now introduce our first speaker, who really doesn't need much of an introduction. Our first speaker is also one of my dear mentors, also my travel companion to Kenya in 2018 as we took MSc there. Dr. Christopher Germer is one of the developers of this program of Mindful Self-Compassion. He got together a very long time ago with Dr. Kristen Neff, and in around 2010, they started offering Mindful Self-Compassion. And since then, he has taught over 100,000 participants. It's pretty remarkable. Dr. Germer is also a clinical psychologist at Harvard and a part-time lecturer in the Department of Psychiatry. So I'd like to now pass over the mic to Dr. Germer as he'll start our first session. And then just know that in between each session, we will have a silence period where you can just stay in your zone, or you can go and take a break or get something to drink.
Thank you, Laila. Thank you for that beautiful poem and generous introduction. I should say that the 100,000 people who have taken MSc have taken it from over 2,000 different teachers. We have a wonderful community on every continent, and I think this group today represents that as well. But the poem, just for now, it just really touched me. And I was thinking, you know, what a beautiful now we have right now at this moment, you know, being together in a community of people and who are committed to bringing compassion into the world, and especially starting with ourselves. You know, that's pretty rare that that so many people want to transform this world, starting with transforming themselves. So it's a real honor to be here. It's a wonderful way to start the new year. You know, Mary Oliver said, what do you want to do with your one precious life? And so here we are, setting aside 1, 2, or 3 hours to be awake to ourselves and to one another. This is what I want to do with my one precious life, and thank you for all joining together to do this. So I would like to lead a meditation, maybe about half an hour. And the meditation is a bit of a medley of affectionate breathing and also giving and receiving compassion for those of you who are familiar with these different meditations. And this is a way of joining together and with the rest of all the amazing beings in this world as we start the new year together. So finding a comfortable position. And allowing your eyes to close partially or fully. And if you like, offering yourself some soothing or supportive touch as a reminder in this moment, in this meditation, and maybe even in this year. Not just to be aware of our experience and the experience of others, but also bringing some kind awareness to everything we do. If it feels right to you, allowing a touch to signify kind awareness, respectful awareness, curious awareness, loving awareness. That everything that we touch in this coming year may have that touch. Oh, yes. Feeling your own touch and considering the possibility that as your awareness touches so many things in this coming year, that it feels like this for others. And leaving your hand where it is or letting it drop to your lap, whatever feels just right for you. And then allowing your awareness to fill your body. With that same tender awareness, noticing what it feels like in this one precious moment. To have a body. And of all the many experiences arising, perhaps bringing your awareness to your breathing, simply feeling the motion of breathing in your body. Feeling in particular how the body breathes in and the body breathes out. And especially noticing the gentle rhythm of your body breathing in and out. The gentle back and forth. A gentle movement like a pendulum. Feeling the rhythm. The internal caress of your breathing. Giving yourself permission, allowing yourself to be internally rocked and caressed by your breathing. Nothing to do right now, nothing to achieve. Simply giving yourself permission this new year, beginning of the new year, to be internally rocked and caressed by your breathing. This is a gift. So taking some time to savor it, to feel it. And of course, the mind will naturally wander off. That's what minds do. That's a good thing. Your mind is protecting you and is curious. But when you notice, you can just like with a child or a little puppy, you just bring it back to the breath. Just allowing yourself to rest in the physical sensation of breathing. Just feeling the gentle rhythm of your breathing. Allowing yourself to be internally rocked and caressed by your breathing. And if you notice yourself observing your breath, seeing if you can get a little closer and just feel your breath. Letting go of the idea of meditating, letting go of the idea of concentrating, letting go of the idea of doing this right or wrong, letting go of thinking, just in this moment, feeling the gentle rhythm of your breathing. Seeing if you can have a little delight about how your mind jumps around. It's not a problem. Just like a child or a little puppy, that's what our minds do. Oh. And then what? Feeling the breath, feeling the rhythm, the internal caress of your breathing. Back and forth. Allowing yourself this morning, right now, to be internally rocked and caressed. And if it feels right to you, not just feeling your breath, but maybe even being your breath. Allowing yourself to be that sensation. Allowing yourself to be that movement. Allowing yourself to be breathing. Nothing to do, nothing to achieve, nowhere to go, nothing to be, just breathing. Breathing. And now, with your breath as an anchor, opening the field of your awareness a little bit and noticing if there is anyone who comes to mind or appears in the field of your awareness. Could be anyone. And as you do that, continuing to be internally rocked and caressed by your breathing. And then if you like, if it feels just right for you, to offer your out breath, to breathe out to a person who might be appearing in your mind. One breath after another. Sending ease, compassion, healing, joy, anything you like. Naturally and gently, with each out breath. And when it feels right, to breathe in for yourself, nourishing yourself with the in-breath. One breath after another, as long as you wish. Nourishing your own heart, strengthening your own heart, filling your own heart. And when it feels right, if the time comes, and someone else appears in your mind who you would like to offer something good, then shifting your awareness to your out breath. And again, over and over, breathing out to this other person. Sending something good. So practicing like this for another 5 minutes or so. allowing the internal caress, the rhythm of your breathing to be your anchor, resting on the gentle rhythm. And when you wish, breathing out for another. And when it feels just right, breathing in for yourself as often as you wish. And then returning to the gentle internal caress of your breathing. Allowing the whole process to be as easy as the internal rocking of your breath. And when it feels right, breathing out for another. Whenever you wish, breathing in for yourself. And then returning to the internal caress. Allowing the whole process to be as easy as being gently rocked by your breathing. And now beginning to release the practice. Taking a moment to feel what it's like in your body right now. Allowing how you feel to be just as it is. Allowing the meditation to have been just as it was. And allowing yourself, if only for this one moment, this one precious moment, to be just as you are. Just like this. And then when you're ready to slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much, everyone around the world together in this moment. So, by way of closing, since Laila started us off with a poem, I'd like to close with a poem. And this was by one of my all-time favorite poets. This is Naomi Shihab. And the poem is called Burning the Old Year. And this is from her book, Words Under the Words. Burning the Old Year. Letters swallow themselves in seconds. Notes that friends tied to the doorknob, transparent scarlet paper, sizzle like moth wings, marry the air. So much of any year is flammable. Lists of vegetables, partial poems, orange swirling flame of days. So little is a stone. Where there was something and suddenly isn't, an absence shouts, celebrates, leaves a space. I begin again with the smallest numbers. Quick dance, shuffle of losses and leaves. Only the things I did not do still crackle after the blazing dies. So we have some space, folks. What are we going to fill it with? Thank you so much.